Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Electric Soldier Plays Pokemon XG Next Generation ROM Hack. So here's the thing, this next segment of footage I actually managed to have my mic disabled because I disabled my mic for the sped up footage from the Lost area. But anyway, last time we did catch this Shroomish, and I'm going to go ahead and just dub this as being dubbed in post. So we got Shroomish here, who is... we caught it in the last episode twice because of the crash, but it does have this move called Shadow Snooze, which appears to be a weaker version of Spore with a 90% accuracy, and I definitely want that on my team for catching, so I did replace Ralts with it because Ralts' Will-O-Wisp wasn't really getting the job done when it comes to sleeping a Pokemon for catching. It should synergize pretty well with Bagon's Holdback. So just going to heal up my team here. You see that Shroomish actually put my Bagon to sleep. Yeah. So we'll check out our items, because it came with a TM41, which turns out to be Zen Headbutt. Or no, that was the, sorry, the TM41 was Attention to Meditate. We're going to go ahead and evolve our Eevee, because I wanted to... Eevee wasn't really... Adaptability Hyper Voice wasn't really as strong as it used to be, so I feel like we could go Espeon, take advantage of Magic Balance, and Psybeam, and if Espeon doesn't really pull its weight, then we can just replace it with another Shadow Pokemon or a Purified Pokemon. Just get my Espeon lined up right there. And yeah, so there it is. And of course it comes with Psybeam when it evolves, which is always a good thing. Got Bite, Hyper Voice, Protect, Sub, Psybeam. We should take rid of Bite because Bite is a physical move in this game, thanks to the special physical split. And Espeon's physical attack is nothing special, whereas in Colosseum and XD, I generally keep Bite on my Espeon because it's just solid coverage for enemy psychic types, and Ghosts as well. So I found out that I actually can't go in any other direction right now, because that doesn't open from that side, it's a shortcut backward, and this requires an ID card, so it'll be further later on in the dungeon. So we're gonna head to the right and go back through where we came from. Just right down this elevator. And there's this room, which always keeps causing lag, but I'm okay with that. I mean, it's one room, and it's not, the lag isn't that bad anyway. So here we go up here, or down here rather, and then to the right is where we'll go to heal up in the future, because there's a healing machine here, and right here there's a treasure chest that you can open up, and this guy pops down. Actually, it surprises me every time I play this game. I always forget he's there. But anyway, here's our battle with Cipher, Pawn, Dylan. Pawn, Peon, I'm not sure. Anyway, we got Machop and Abra. Neither of them are Shadow Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure we stomp these guys relatively quickly. So we got the Intimidate, cutting the Machop's attack. Doesn't matter so much for the Abra. Nice go for Shadow Snooze here, and Shadow Fang. Abra does put up Reflection, means it'll take the Shadow Fang and live. The Shadow Fang. So the thing with the Shroomish is that it's actually... I want it for the utility, and it's not really packing power right now. But the utility is very nice, and if and when we purify it, if it gets Spore when you purify it, then it'll probably be a long-term member of the team. If it doesn't get Spore, then I probably won't use it, because it takes a long time for Shroomish to actually learn Spore in its level up set. And there's the Shadow Fang on Abra, which is enough to take it down. So in Sun and Moon, and also Gen 6, you'll see the life bars move at different speeds, so you can kind of tell if it's going to live or not, whereas in these GameCube games, it always moves at the same rate, so it won't really zoom. Like, it won't really show, like, oh man, that thing's definitely going to go down. No, you just kind of wait for it to stop going. Oh, we did I forgot to mention this. I am using this little purple overlay on our Pokemon to show which ones are Shadow and not. We're also trying to save after every battle so that we don't have to deal with walking back like that again. I might not do after every battle in the future, but for this episode at least, I'm saving after every battle. Just because it sucks to run back. If I used Dolphin's quick saves instead, it would be much faster to save, but the second I actually have to restore from one, Pokemon XD actually has save, like an anti-cheat mechanism to make it so people can't swap their memory cards out and duplicate Pokemon, which sometimes will trigger when Dolphin does quick save and quick load. So I believe after this fight is when the live commentary should come back in. Yeah, so we got a Barboach and a Snorunt, and our Shroomish had just learned, or just regained, the ability to use Seed Bomb. So of course I'm going to go for Seed Bomb on the Water Ground type. Drop it here, and then we'll Shadow Fang the Snorunt. Which I don't remember if this 100% drops it. No, almost. So as you can tell, as we're playing more, the enemy levels are starting to kind of balance out our Shadow Pokemon, because our Shadow Pokemon will be able to level up. So once we start fighting enemies that are like level 20, 23, our Shadow Pokemon will be much less potent, but that's why we should purify them and get like level 25 non-Shadow Pokemon. But of course, then I'll have the choice to get a bunch of new Shadow Pokemon that are also higher level, or maybe different species that are better. I definitely don't intend to, like, sentimentally keep any of these members on my team, because I want to be able to... If I have 100 Shadow Pokemon, and I'm like, oh, I'm always going to use our starter, and, like, our Pikachu, we're not going to have enough room to show off any of the cool Shadow Pokemon. And of course, we'll have more room to show off those Pokemon as we get fights that have more. So I think the live commentary should come back right about now. Yeah, this is where I realized that I was mic off. So, resuming live commentary. I just realized that I recorded the first half of that episode without, or the first chunk of that episode without having the mic on, which is a bit of a shame. I could go back to do that battle again, but I don't really think I want to do that. So I might dub in commentary in post. I think I'll try to dub in commentary in post. Sorry. So we will save here, though. To confirm the save twice. Can just mash A. Yeah, try and dub that in. No place for a child to be sightseeing. Got a Pidgey and a Lotad. Got a Shroomish and a Bagon. The Intimidate casts the attack. Neither of those are going to be Shadow, they're too low level. Shadow Whip. Shadow Fang. Gonna double up so we kill one at least. Big damage though. Killing one to begin with. Not as much damage. So Shadow Whip's description said it had toxic threat or toxic or plants full of toxins, but I don't think it has a chance to poison. I think it would mention that explicitly. Okay. Like, I could use Dolphin Quick Save, but the second we have to actually restore from the Quick Save, Pokemon XD's anti-cheat prevention will take over. And I'll be locked pretty much into quick saving instead of regular saving. So I'm just gonna use manual save here. I just don't want to lose, 8 minutes of progress again. So if I can take 20 seconds to save, that's not a problem. I might even, in the future try to edit out some of the save time. Okay. Probably dub the episode right after I finish this, so that might be progression. This is trainer. Coco. What do you got for me, Coco? A Natu and an Inkata. 2-2. Bring out our Shroomish and our Bagon. Shroomish obviously hasn't been pulling its weight, but that's only because I haven't been Shadow Pokemon to catch quite yet. I should probably actually switch it out for stuff to get more experience. So we'll bring out Shroomish, and we'll send in Espeon, because level 17 isn't great. Shadow Fang. And the bonus with Espeon is it's got its Magic Bounce, so in case these guys want to use status moves. Well, okay, it's got its own status move. I guess it's on Natu, yeah? Good. Big damage. It's so cute. Hop, hop, hop. Psybeam. Oh, one. I want to get a benchmark of how strong our Espeon Psybeam is. Because it should be quite a bit higher than our Wells was. There you go. Yeah, there's the big damage. Nightshade, which seems to be their best way of whittling down my Bagon. We'll go back up to that other room and heal. I guess just for brevity's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and use a Super Potion. She's down. I usually just tend to run back and heal at Pokemon Centers in Pokemon games, but I can see how that would get annoying in a Let's Play format, so I'll just use that afterward. I guess it's because of that habit also that I include Sacred Ash in all of my ROM hacks for 3DS, because it lets people lose 4 of their Pokemon in a battle but not have to be inconvenienced to run all the way back. As long as they win the match, they're fine. Trainer? Nope. Alright, so we saved. I'm gonna go back up to the healing room. Oh, I don't need to go back to the healing room, right. Then, in here. XG001. Sylvia's getting incensed over this. 1v1 me, John. No Johns. Got Swablu, got Sandshrew. They're cute. Shadow Swablu would actually be kind of interesting because I believe they retyped Swablu to be Dragon Fairy. Or maybe not Swablu, but Altaria. To kind of go in line with its Mega. What I'm wondering is if it has Pixelate. That's not even something I can catch. We'll go ahead and Psybeam Shadow Fang. Not quite as potent as the Shadow Fang is, but I guess that makes sense. I don't even know if I want to purify Bagon. Growl was reflected by Magic Bounce, so that works. That's so cool that they were able to code in an ability like Magic Bounce. It's got Bulldoze. Minor damage. Lower speed. Minor damage. And I guess it is Swablu must be flying, or just that move doesn't hit both. Psybeam and Shadow Fang. Swablu down. There's a crit. I thought crits were only supposed to be 1.5x. That did way more damage than the last one, it feels like. Alright. John's down. As we say in the Smash community, no Johns. I'm not good at battling, but now's not the time to tell you that. And we got Jack and John. Got a Dust Tox and a Wiggle. Intimidate goes off. Oh, that's why it was so much more powerful, is because it was intimidated. That makes sense. Got Gust. Yeah, Espeon's Psybeam is a little bit underwhelming, especially compared to all these shadow moves, but I guess it's not a fair benchmark to be setting, or a fair bar. Also, none of these fights have really made me switch my Pokemon around very much. Like, I haven't used Torchic at all, or Mudkip for that matter, really. So again, hoping we start getting more trainers with 4 to 5 Pokemon. There's level 18 on Espeon, which is nice. Nope, no good at battling. Anything in here? There's an item in here. Great Ball. That'll be nice, because I'm sure Sylvia will have a good Pokemon to catch. Yeah, I might actually use the healing machine, but I will save first. Because I don't want to, again, there's a bunch of... Oh my god, I mash every time. Okay. Nice. And then this one's for healing. Or is it? Yes, it is. One thing I like about the Coliseum and NeXt is that they do put healing machines really... The healing machines are really common. And I think there are some areas, I know in Coliseum there are, but I don't know about XD, that I think there are on XD, where they'll have a PC but no healing machine, but Pokemon get fully healed when you deposit them in the PC anyway, so I'll probably take advantage of that if I need to, or if there's a situation where I can. Slightly slower than the healing machine, but yeah, it works just fine, especially if you only need to heal 1 or 2. Alright, next trainer. I'll scurry where I want to scurry, Cam. Got a Bulbasaur and a Magnemite. If that Bulbasaur is Shadow, it means there's probably going to be 3 more starters rolling around. Please be the Magnemite. Ooh, it is the Magnemite. Nice. I don't particularly want the Magnemite, but using... it would be kind of a bummer if they wasted a lot of the 100 Shadow Pokemon on starters. Psybeam our Bulbasaur. And we'll hold back our Magnemite. I should switch Espeon out next turn for Shroomish. But I want to get this Bulbasaur out of the way. There's the Shadow Pulse. I might actually have to switch it out now. No, okay. It's got a Psyduck. Pull Espeon back, send in our Shrimish. And Shadow Fang our Psyduck. It'd be nice because Espeon's gonna get experience from all three of these now. Big damage, not quite. Well, it's definitely big damage, but it's not quite enough to one-shot, which I like not one-shotting everything, I'll be honest. Because if I just start one-shotting everything, it's just gonna be like why play a ROM hack if you're gonna just win? So we'll Shadow Snooze Magnemite, and we'll finish off the Psyduck. A lot of great options for electric types, but I'm liking our Light Bulb Pikachu, even though we've only used it a couple times. Bagon's Aura is getting unstable, we're now in Rage mode. There's our Shadow Snooze. Okay, and we will throw a Pokeball. Bagon, we'll call. Yo! Try and catch this sweet Magnemite. And we got it. And we knocked Bagon out of Hyper Mode. I'm not going to be consistent at calling it Rage Mode or Hyper Mode. I played these games a lot as a kid, and I'm just so used to it saying Hyper Mode or Reverse Mode, but even that, I played Coliseum more than XD. Just gonna hit a save real quick. Nothing that way. Left. Trainer. They're doing a pretty good job though at throwing a lot of Shadow Pokemon out. Like there's a lot of potential teams I could make now. Chimecho and Jigglypuff. What do we need to get? Hypnosis Thing? Well, I get a Magic Contest for that very reason. Jigs. Psybeam the Jigs, Shadow Fang the Chimecho. Okay. Whoa! They must have rebalanced Chimecho. Because it usually is not threatening. Let alone threatening like that. It's a good hit. And there's Bagon down. It's like a Sleep Storm trick. I could use Pikachu, kind of clean up. But I need to get these Pokemon lower, more purified rather. Finish you off with Psybeam, and then we can Flame Wheel the Chimecho. Jigglypuff is down. That'll probably kill Espeon. Huh, not great damage there. I might actually replace Torchic. Bring in our Pikachu. Finish you up for Shadow Bolt, and with Torchic's turn, I'll just switch over to Mudkip so that we can get more... more purification. Spread the experience as well, why not? And we'll stop by Agate Village and fix up our Pikachu after this. Probably our Batgun too, even though I like the idea of running at Shadow for a while. The nice thing is that, like, it's self-balancing because the Shadow Pokemon can't level up. We'll save. I can go in with my Pokemon down, or 2 of my Pokemon down. Yeah, I'll be fine. And then I'll probably end the episode after this battle and then go heal. Oh, is there not a battle in here? There's gonna be a battle in here, watch. There's not a battle in here. Alright. That way is progression. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, and I'll heal up, and I'll be back for the next one. Thank you very much.